Perfect. So we have our three players and staff here. I will hand it over to Coach Mara for some opening remarks, and then we'll get started with questions.
Yeah, tough way to start, but I've said it many times. I think we have a fantastic team, and with little adversity, never hurt anyone. So, good game to lose. Minnesota's a fantastic team. Levier is an awesome goalie, and she stood tall tonight for them. I'm extremely confident in our team, and if we keep playing the way we're playing, I think we'll be just fine.
Great, thank you, Coach. First up, we have Eleni.
Hi guys, Eleni Domesta with the Ice Garden. This is a question for Coach. Just wondering, what do you think it was that wasn't clicking on the power play today?
Everything. Our power play hasn't been clicking for 2 years. So we'll work on it. We'll work on some video tonight and see if we can fix it tomorrow. We talked about it a lot. We worked on it a lot, and just one of those things that, we might have to get a dirty goal to get this thing rolling. But, I'm confident in the skills that our players have that, we can turn this around real quick.
Perfect, thank you. Next up, we have Casey Bryant.
Hey guys, Casey Bryant from the Ice Garden. First off, thanks so much for taking the time to sit down with us. Question is for all three of you here. Putting result aside, if only for a moment, it must feel like such a relief to get back out there on the ice after such a long layover and play again. Could you talk about your anticipation for this game coming up last night into this morning, and what your mental preparation was for this competition?
It's so exciting just to be here. Obviously getting on the ice after waiting like 300 some days to play a game. Just excited to get on the ice. Obviously a little nerves right away, I think, but getting those out of the way right away was big, and then just settling into the game and trying to have some fun. Obviously not the outcome that we wanted, but we're back at it tomorrow, so.
Okay, I didn't know if I jumped in too. We've been obviously waiting to play a hockey game since our last game got canceled. And, once we knew that was going to be a reality, everything was focused on making it to the bubble, trying to stay healthy and get in here. And now that we've done that, got the first game under the belt, we're just going to get rolling, and thrilled to be out on the ice together and to be playing a real hockey game. So, like you said, not the result we wanted, but things to take away from it and build on, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Dan Rice.
Hey, my question is for Coach. What did you think of the new players on the team, all the rookies, how they performed today?
I think our whole team needs to be better. Whenever we don't win, I think there's always room for improvement. I think that one rookie line of McManus, Carly Turn, and Meg Ricard did extremely well. I know in the first period they drew 2 penalties. They were skating hard. The other line with Sammy, Wenchy, and Teresa, was a bit off tonight, but that happens. It's their first pro game. So, I have confidence in them that they'll turn around tomorrow with a quick turnaround. It's great. Sort of forget about it and get right back at it.
On the blue line, Jenna Rowe has really shown some advancements in her game from the beginning of last season. As a former defenseman, how much have you seen her game grow and improve? And I think we saw a little bit of that on the goal you guys scored tonight.
Yeah, she's had tremendous improvement. I think, coming into this season, I think the last 4 months of practice, she's been unbelievable for us. She can skate like the wind. She's very skilled. That goal is a perfect example. End-to-end rush and to the net and quick goal for Tig. So, we rely a lot on her, and she'll keep improving and keep getting big minutes for us.
Does that put you at ease, that development with losing a player like Lexi Bender this year, to have Jenna to step up into that, maybe that same similar kind of role?
Yeah, I think Jenna has stepped up, and it's always tough to lose Lexi. She's a leader both on and off the ice, so it's one of those things that it's one hard to replace, but Jenna has stepped up to that role, and you know, I think she'll continue to, you know, improve on the ice and off the ice, which is big for us.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Dan. Next up, we have Hannah Beavis.
Hi, got a couple of questions. First one for Jillian and McKenna. Since it's been so long since you've been on the ice in an actual game, did you find it difficult to get your legs going today? How did you find the pace of the play?
I mean, it was definitely a fast pace. It always is against Minnesota, and we expect that. We know that. You know, and just trying to get the legs back. Obviously, we've been doing everything we can, conditioning and playing in practice multiple times a week, battling against each other. And there really is nothing like being in an actual game like that. So it did take a little bit, I think, for everybody to, you know, get those first couple shifts in and get the legs going, get the feel back. And, you know, we can't take that long. You know, we obviously need to have it come a little bit sooner and jump on teams early and often, but definitely took a little bit in the first and get the butterflies out and everything, some of that rust out. So yeah, it takes a little bit, but I think by mid game, everybody was rolling and feeling it. Good. Oh, she's doing all right.
Okay. Next up, we have Eleni.
This is also for Coach. I'm just curious if you could talk a little bit about the choice to play Capistran tonight, maybe over Mastel, and if you expect any changes tomorrow for your lineup.
You know, Paige has done a phenomenal job. It's just one of those numbers things that we have. We have 7 defensemen that can play at any time, and you know, Bri was just, you know, the odd man out tonight. It's nothing. She's been great in our practice and everything. It's just, you know, it's a numbers thing. You know, we'll watch the video tonight and we'll make that decision tomorrow morning in the lineup.
Thank you.
Great. We have time for 1 or 2 more questions. So next up is Mike Murphy.
Hey, Coach. I know it's one of those things where obviously the result isn't what you want, but I think you guys ended up out shooting them, I think 11-2 in the third. And of course, you said, you know, the struggles with the power play, but also all those power play chances means you're drawing penalties, like the big penalty that Sammy Davis drew, you know, to create the opportunity to have that 6-on-4 when the goalie was pulled at the end of the game there. Is it really just looking at this game and saying, you know, believe in what we're doing, believe in how we're playing, and this is one of those games where it just didn't come together? Or do you really want to be like, all right, well, the power play needs work, we need to get this and that going?
We're going to change everything tomorrow. Change it all up. No, just joking. No, I have all the confidence in the world in our team. We're not, you know, I'll be blunt with you. If Levier is not in net, I think it's 5-6-2 game for us. You know,
yeah,
that's the way it is. Sometimes we're snake bitten. You know, I think we gripped our sticks a little too tight. You know, there's a lot of pressure on our team. Everyone thinks we're coming up here and we win the Isabel Cup. That's not the case. You know, like I said the other day, we have to come up here and actually play. Yeah, we might be the favorite, but you know, every team's going to come. It looks like they won the Isabel Cup tonight. They were so excited to beat us, and that's awesome. We'll take our energy and, you know, get better tomorrow. You know, I think we're going to stick with our game plan, stick with what we're doing as a team. You know, I have all the confidence in the world that we'll turn around and, you know, I don't think Minnesota wants to play us again. I tell you that much. So we'll see what happens down the road. But I'm excited for our team and what we're bringing and the way we play tonight.
Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Okay, and we have 1 last question from Hannah.
Hi, I'll try and make this quick. This is for Coach. Can you talk a little bit about how Lovisa played tonight? It seemed like she definitely kept you in the game, kept things close.
Yeah, she made some big saves for us, but you know, that's what Lovisa does. You know, you know, she's an all-star goalie, and we expect her to make big saves. You know, tomorrow, hey, that's one lineup change. We'll have Vic Hansen. We'll go tomorrow, but Vic's going to make big saves tomorrow for us as well. We have 2 phenomenal goalies, and we're confident in both of them.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Perfect. Thank you so much, team, and all the best tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks everyone for joining. We'll see you again in 3 hours.